All right, guys. Hi. I am so excited to be here. I am at Rising Sun, and one of the reasons I am at Rising Sun, you actually can see on my screen at the moment. Um, I have been told to come to this tournament for a while now and join it, and this is one of the reasons. Ray
Okay.
and Melissa Ferguson. I'm sure you all know who they are. Um, but they're very
Kim,
personal to me.
let me
Very,
have it.
very personal. What are you doing, Ray?
Sorry, guys. I'm grabbing the. He wants the phone out of here. Hold on just a second. It's fine, everyone. It's fine. Okay.
So you don't get to see that much. You see that?
Oh, wow.
You see the fish swimming up to the bait? The bait is right
Let me
here.
let me put
The bait's there.
you full screen.
Yep. The
I'm
bait
gonna
is right in this area. There's two pieces of bait.
try and put you full screen. Give me 1 second. I'm new to this. Dang it. Oh, there we go.
All
Okay, now you are.
right, there you go. Melissa, move one.
Okay.
See it right there? See it moving up and down? Let it down. Oh, a little bit more right there.
Oh, that's
There's the
awesome.
log that we're trying to catch the fish out from underneath. See the little fish swimming right there? Well,
I do. I
yep.
do.
But that's what.
Holy cow! You can literally see your bait
Yep.
moving.
And then we
Oh
got
my
that big
gosh!
barge right there. But up, you got a fish looking at it. See the fish looking at it? He looked at it and walked away.
So, can you tell what size fish
Uh,
it is?
that,
And that was
that
really awesome. I cannot believe
that's
I
probably
just
about a
watched that.
15. He's probably about a
Okay.
15 pounder. You can put it back up now.
Of course I can.
Okay, live is pretty cool. I'll give you that. Live scope is pretty freaking cool. For those of you just joining us, this is Ray and Melissa Ferguson fishing at, and I'm gonna let them tell you
Rising Sun, Indiana.
at the Ohio Valley Catfishing Tournament in Rising Sun, Indiana.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes, yes, yes. How long have you been fishing this, guys?
4 years, I think.
This is
Yeah,
your fourth.
fourth or fifth, I don't know. We had
That is that is awesome. That is
we
awesome.
started fishing
Sorry.
it the year after. We started fishing it the year after Fonzie won it. We figured Fonzie could win it. Anyone could win it. Just kidding, Fonzie.
That's awesome.
Wasn't very nice.
It's 100 and last year was 200 boats. This year, 170,
178.
178, 10,000 to
Okay,
win, 6,000 big fish. And it take it back up.
1,000 to win, 6,000 big fish.
Take that back up. Yep. Yep.
Can't keep doing that with the phone.
Okay, so this is
All
a
right, look.
view that people
How
never
do you
get
get a
to
better?
see.
You're gonna get a better shot
What?
at the log now. Do you see it?
Okay.
See the log? There's a fish in
Oh
there. I've
wow.
seen him, but he won't come out. He won't come out. I
Is
can't
that the
get him to come up.
shadow? The red mark? The red
That
mark
is a
underneath the
log.
log.
That is yeah. That is a log, and that's where it's off the ground.
Eh, Oh,
See how
nice.
I turn it a little bit.
Okay, did a
There
fish
you
just
go.
swim up to your
See
bait?
it, see it.
Yes, it did a minute ago.
Uh,
Yes.
See the log now. If it wasn't for this boat that went by, this bass
oh
boat, see
yes,
the log. Can you see the log that goes across?
I
Yep, that's
can.
what we're trying to catch fish out. Yep. And now let's get back to our
That is
baits.
that is
See,
awesome.
now I'm looking straight at the end of the log. And see there's stuff right there. There's our baits jigging up and down because of the waves. But we're as close to we can get to that log without being hung up. We're trying to tease
That
him out of there.
I
But
did.
it's not
You know,
nothing.
this is actually something of you that. What's that?
What?
What you?
What'd you say?
It cut out. It cut out.
Oh,
I didn't. We didn't hear the last part of what you said.
That's a view you don't get to see often.
Yes. No, it's not. But this is also something people don't see that's going on during the tournaments. This is actually a first time for this.
says
Um.
Wisconsin is working on making the use of live scope illegal.
Yep. I
They can
did
make it
actually.
illegal. It ain't. It. Ain't, you can see right here. It's not helping us. We're not catching any fish off of it. It probably hurts us right now because I know there's a fish in there. I just got to get him out of there. Do I spend more time? That's a $6,000 fish. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. It is. It is. I did hear a podcast. I think it was yesterday that I heard them discussing about what they were trying to do and the advantages the live scope had toward in the tournaments. Um, so I did see there is starting to be a little bit of conversation about it. So
We have zero
obviously,
fish. Melissa shook the one fish that we had off.
It was 2 pounds, guys. It's a baby. It's like this big.
Break it in and out.
Probably. Service is wishy washy out here.
is it me? Was it?
I don't know if it's you or I think it is you.
It might be. I decided to walk down under so I could be near the water. Steve Douglas is in here,
Hey,
and
Steve, he
hold on.
said, "Sup, guys? How's the fishing today?" Steve,
Yep.
fishing is how it always is down here. Hard to catch them.
Because it's notorious for Ohio being the Ohio River catching fish is gotten incredibly hard due to certain reasons. You fished it for 4 years. Have you? Do you see the difference?
Um, Today, I feel like the fish for us just we're not really on them. We should have already had this fish, but I've spent so much time with him. I'm gonna just hang out here with him for the rest of the day.
Now it's
And
personal,
yeah, he's made
building a
me.
relationship.
Yep. Hopefully by the end of the day we'll be holding hands or fins or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, when did you guys get here? I mean, I know when you guys got here. I'm asking for everyone else.
What 2 days ago, Thursday.
Yep, Thursday.
Normally we fish Friday, Saturday, but this tournament is Saturday, Sunday.
Is that different from others?
Yeah, normally we fish Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
Normally, there's not a tournament on Sundays.
Do you pre-fish?
Not much. I knew where the structure was, so I was coming to sit on it.
Oh,
Just
well,
to
you
see
fished it
if
for
I could
four
make it
years, so
happen.
you know. Good
Well,
morning, Fishing Freedom. Um. Okay. Well, so since this is something that people don't normally get to see, is people actually fishing during the tournament and what goes on. Uh, you two have done this many, 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 many times. Tell them what it takes to prepare for these tournaments. Well, this one's kind of fun for you guys. You guys do this one because you absolutely just love this tournament. But as a
yeah.
general rule, what do you do to prepare?
Normally we first you got to get some bait. You go bait fishing probably on a Wednesday. Your bait will stay good till Saturday, Sunday. On a Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon catch, and we turn around and after that you pretty much have to go anywhere from 3 to 4 or 5 hours and get your hotels. If you can get in time, um, in the summertime, you got a little bit of. I got fish looking at it, but you got a lot of times you can get a couple of hours to ride around and look. It's hard to talk when you're watching your depth finder for fish. Um,
I'm watching polls in that, so you can talk.
You
But
don't need to
anyway,
look
that's
at
what.
us, Ray.
Hey, it's like an addiction.
You
You
know,
uh, you can't walk
I
away
bought
from
a
it.
I bought a live camera that showed to drop to the bottom, and I'm going to tell you, the whole time I'm fishing, my eyes are on that camera the whole time. At this point, I've just started listening for my rods, not watching
Yep.
them, listening
But
for them.
anyway, so basically, you just spend all day, traveling. The first day after you catch your bait, you get in, and Friday, Thursday, Friday, you really just want to do a little scanning. You don't want to bait. We got somebody coming on us now. You don't want to try to catch a fish. We've caught so many fish, 70, 80 pounders the day before the tournament. And you hear that story when you tournament fish a lot. So what we do now is just tie our baits on. We don't use hooks on pre-fishing. And I thought everybody did that, but there's a lot of people that don't. They still use hooks, but we don't want to sore mouth our fish. We take
I actually like that.
well, I figured you'd like that part,
I
Don't
do
tell
very
mom
much.
our secret.
but we
I like it.
the key. Well, the key really to this is rest. You can spend a lot of time on the water, because everybody's excited to be here and ready to go. But sometimes you can spend too much time uh, looking and scouting, because what happened is you'll just run yourself ragged. I think we got to bed last night maybe at 11, was
Uh,
back up at 4.
what time did you leave the docks?
We didn't. They have a blast off here, and normally we trailer to whatever boat ramp you go to, and sometimes we'll leave at 3 in the morning. But this particular tournament, you don't leave till 8 o'clock, and a lot of that is due to safe light.
And you have to leave from the same ramp.
And we all leave from the same ramp, so you had 178 boats sitting in the water, ready to go at 8 o'clock.
Do they release the first boat exactly at 8, or do they?
He let
Is
us
it
look.
ever
Look, it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, but he let us go maybe at 7:55 this morning.
nice? And you all
So
leave
we
at the same time, so it depends on when you get
no,
here. Is what number you launch, or what? How does that
yes,
work?
and he'll boat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how fast he counts to.
When you sign up for registration, you get a boat number and you go off. He'll say, okay, boat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that first 10 will go and he'll continue to call out numbers. And then by the end of the fleet, everybody will be gone.
So is that is the your placement depending on what number you were when you registered?
Yes.
Nice, nice system. I like it.
Yep.
So it like if you wanted to fish it next year, knowing you're going to fish it, book it right away, so
Well,
you can leave sooner.
you got to sign in. Uh, there's a date that they announce when registration opens,
Online registration.
and it usually takes, well, I would say maybe 30 minutes, and you'll be in the 50s, 60s. So you pretty much have to be on top of it.
You got a crowd coming in to see you guys do this, Ray and Melissa,
Hey.
Well,
and you guys are.
we're normally a
Go
lot
ahead.
more busier than this.
You know what? Just to know that the next fish you catch goes towards the tournament catch gets me excited to watch. And like watching your rods in the background, I don't even know if those are in, but I'm watching them.
Those are not in right
Yeah,
now.
Oh,
those
listen,
aren't
I've
in.
got your back. Put those in. I'll tell you if they go down.
Ray is
Because
sitting next to the ones that are on the live scope right now.
how many?
We're so
Steve wants to know if you are using.
You're cutting out. What'd you say? What'd you say, V?
Steve wanted to know if you were using one pole,
right. It's two.
2 poles.
Yeah, we're
How many
allowed
are
to
you
use
allowed?
9. 9. We used 9 earlier this morning, so we kind of switched things up a little bit.
Were you maybe
Here he
dragging
comes.
at
Here he
first
comes. Here
and
he
then
comes.
went to anchor,
Here he comes.
spot locking?
He's
He's,
coming out of the log.
our fish is
Oh,
coming out
let's
the
see.
log.
Let's see.
Hopefully it goes.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it.
Hopefully he don't get spooked. He's right here. He just swam from here to here.
Could
So
you
we
tell
need
what
him to.
size he
There he
was?
is.
Oh, he's in the 50s. You could he's not in the range. Let's see if I can spin around here. I hate to spin it. The thing about the catfish on this live scope, they blend into the bottom very, very well.
VDs. Well, you moved it. You see him?
See him right there?
That
See him swimming right there?
that is so awesome. Holy
Yeah.
cow! You can
Well,
literally watch
that
them
wasn't him.
swim.
Yeah, that's not him.
He
That's just
That
little fish hanging out.
did he just go
That
up to
might
your
that
bait
no, that might be yeah, that's little fish, but that might be him right there.
right in front of the log?
Yes,
Is that the log behind him?
that's the log behind him. That may be him. Like I said, it's very difficult.
shoot, my bad, V.
It's okay.
But I know he's down there.
But the thing about those really big catfish, they're quick to come out for just a second and then go right back in. They don't stay out very long, from what I've seen.
That's awesome. How deep are you?
37 foot.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm in his front door. I'm in the front door of his house.
Well, he's gonna move him.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the comments. They were up there a minute ago, but I couldn't see them anymore.
Oh, here. Let me get you. There you go. I was trying to take it off your guys' faces so that we could see you guys when you were doing the live screen. So I took that down for a second.
That's okay.
So
It is
sorry
pretty.
about that.
It is pretty cool to watch. I really like to. A lot of people talk about the live scope and how it's going to be banned or whatever, but I really like to use it for crappie fishing. Not even really for catfishing, but for crappie.
I liked watching. When I dropped the camera down, that's what I did. I sat and obsessed about watching the bait fish. I did. I did. I couldn't help it. I could see them. I wanted to watch.
It's super
And I
cool to see them.
it is. It is.
I'm trying really hard to get him in where I can show you where he's under the log.
Fishing for Freedom says, what do people think about live scope during tournaments? Everyone okay with it?
Yeah, nobody cares. That's
Fishing
just
for
people.
Freedom, they're actually fishing the Ohio Valley Catfish Tournament at Rising Sun, Indiana right now. Um, they are live. They're
We're fishing and not
broadcasting.
catching.
They are fishing. Um,
Steve said, Ray, do you have a plan B and C brush pile?
Yeah, Do you want to see that, Steve?
You're
That's funny.
bugging me.
Okay, here. I'm gonna turn this around for you. There you go, Steve. Can you see it? Val, you there?
I'm here.
All right, look. Can you see? Can you see the screen?
Is that today's tracks or this week's tracks?
No,
You see
that's.
all the brush piles that he's marked on there? That's what he's showing Steve.
Oh, that's awesome.
And see where the crossbones are.
Yep.
That's
Wait,
to show them.
crossbone. Hold on. Where's crossbone?
Right here, the skull. Right here,
Okay. I need
up
to take
here.
those words off. Let me take those words off so people can see. Okay, yes.
So that's today.
That's where you're at now.
Yep, that's where I've been
Oh,
all
nice.
day today,
Okay.
and
How
it's not
far is
working.
it to your next?
Well, I didn't have to go nowhere. There's enough. There's enough fish here. There's enough fish here to catch. But like I said, I'm not leaving one limb unturned. We've got a guy in front of us dragging.
Um,
With
somebody
that
said
many
it. I
boats,
think.
can
Go
you
ahead.
see a lot of boats around you with that many
No,
boats in a tournament? Where are we at? 178 boats.
yeah, we went. A lot of them went the other way versus where we went.
Okay.
They must have went where the fish were.
Yeah, they must have knew where the fish were because apparently we didn't. And somebody had put a comment on chat saying that it's just another tool and it doesn't make the fish bite, and that is probably the truest thing I've ever heard someone say.
It is. It's no
But
different than putting a
if it
waterproof
was
GoPro
if it was
down to look around.
anything if it was anything different, we'd have a whole lot of fish.
It's not from lack of effort.
They said that's what I was thinking too. I've had one for a couple of years. Oh, figured people would fuss about it at a tournament. Glad to know they don't. So, yeah,
When people don't talk about it, that means they're using it.
that's true. Why cause a fuss if none's needed? I'm just, just saying. Just saying. So, do you pack? Let's see, I'm assuming you have to pack your lunches, everything, because you're there till 4, right?
We get snacks and stuff. We don't really we eat breakfast, then we get some snacks. We don't really stop to eat lunch per se. So
Huh,
we just
okay.
snack most of the day. But I mean, majority pack their lunch or get something the day beforehand or this morning and bring it on the boat.
Okay. Just trying to show people all the preparation that literally has to go in to do these tournaments because tell everybody where you traveled from. Some do not know how much you traveled to come to this tournament.
So we came from Knoxville, Tennessee, which is about 4 hours and 30 minutes to get here.
To get where?
Here, right?
Rise of Sun, Indiana.
Rising Sun, Indiana.
I like it. I've
And no,
lost.
they don't. You have to make sure you've got your bait. You have to make sure you have plenty of ice. You have to keep ice on your bait so it doesn't go bad. You've got to make sure, when you're out pre fishing, you're burning gas. You got to watch, if you're going far, you got to watch your mileage. Make sure you have enough gas so you don't get stranded in case you need to carry extra gas with you. It's a lot.
Are you independent or sponsored in the tournament?
Melissa sponsors me.
Oh, Lord. So independent. So the
Yeah.
cost literally
There's
comes out of your pockets.
yes. there's not a
So
lot of people knocking your door down to sponsor a catfishing
you-
series.
we're gonna fix
Steve,
that.
Steve, I see you, Steve Douglas. He said, Ray, you are killing me. How come you haven't casted those anchor rods? What's your thought process there? Extra poles, more fish?
Steve, if I was to cast the poles, I'd be hung up. That every one of them would be hung up. That's how trashy it is. I'm literally I'm in the brush pile, not not casting around it. I'm in it. But that's what I'm fixing to do. We're on the move right now.
In other words, he doesn't want to stay constantly hung up.
It gets aggravating, but unfortunately, that's where the big uns lay.
Yeah.
It's just the name of the game.
Well,
So,
I didn't want to
uh,
disturb him. I wanted to sneak a piece of bait into his log is what I was trying to do. It normally works, and it
so
usually doesn't
tell
take
her
this long.
to do a tournament like this, guys. Give people an understanding of what the cost is to do. And this is a smaller tournament. This isn't one of the the big, huge. You know what I'm
This
talking
is
about. Like
a
Steve
hundred
Douglas'
and
tournaments coming up, his World Championship. These or Vicksburg, Memphis. These big tournaments. This is just explain to everybody just the cost of this kind of tournament.
well, the entry fee on this tournament is $150, which is lower than many most. So
I
You're gonna
heard that. I
spend
heard that.
you're gonna spend. Is that before casino or after?
we're not talking about the casino. We're talking about fishing costs
Oh,
only.
okay. Um, I think I probably spent what 1,500.
Yeah, you've got to get a place to stay, your gas to get here, gas after, gas in the boat. You're gonna need to eat. So yeah, I'd
I'm
say
trying to get
50.
people to I want people to understand the dedication and the sacrifices and the cost of what it takes to make this happen and for people to understand the tournament world all the way around
Who's
and
this
what
Ray
is a
guy? Bobcat.
bobcat.
If you if you wanted to spend $100,000, you could pretty easily traveling and fishing.
It is.
If you fished like a twisted cats, um, for us to fish twisted cats, you're probably about 150 to 200,000 for the year.
How long is that tournament? How many tournaments in that?
That would be their schedule, and you really wouldn't make all of them, but you need to make at least 8.
Okay, you guys have obviously been in the tournament world for a while. Ray, some of us longer than others, of course. Yes, I just called you old. Now what? So, kind of go through it with, there's a big difference between when we started catfishing and where the tournaments are today. And you already know my reason and motivation for starting this is to fall down into the river. Actually, I almost fell down to the river. I'm so glad you guys were full screen because that's awesome. So yeah, there's that. Um, can you explain a little bit of the history of tournaments for us?
You got it all pretty much started. Um,
Did you hear
it,
that?
it started many moons ago,
Yes.
but when I got into it, to have a good tournament, you would be at 10 to 15 boats. You know, that was a good, and we all knew each other, and then it kind of started growing from there. You had little grassroots tournaments, start up, and then you had Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops. They had a league, and they actually before they used to fish against each other. Bass Pro Shops was its own trail, and Cabela's was its own trail.
Steve wants to know if there's any current.
No, all you've seen is wind. I'm looking for some fish right now. Side imaging. But anyway, back to it's hard to talk and fish. But it started out Cabela's. That was the first hunting boat tournament I'd went to, and they was having it on Pickwick Lake. Then you got the World Championship. It come up, and that was that. I would consider the World Championship. It was kind of it was more difficult to deal with than anything I. You had so many people that knew the lake, and there was so many great people in that area, and it's kind of like this tournament here. Everyone has got a boat with fish, and it's just it's not the. I would say we don't have the bad habit of being like the bass tournaments where people are kind of snooty and they don't want to talk and they don't want to help you, and that's kind of what that I've always done is I've always wanted to, not always, but later on, help people catch fish because I know how important. If we don't have boats showing up and people's not catching fish, they're not going to come back the next year. So,
That is true.
but look, we got to get out of here. We're gonna have to move because I got this guy trying to come on me and get in
All
this
right,
rut.
guys. Thanks
But
for
hey,
coming up with us
I'll
early,
talk to
and
you
I will
later.
see you guys
Hey,
in a bit.
tomorrow. How about
We'll
that?
see you. I'll see you tonight in the weigh-in line.
That'll work. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. And for the rest of the day, I will be popping in live with people from the tournaments, doing interviews with the anglers. And of course, we're going to speak with, I guess I should expand this. We're going to speak with, oh, goodness. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing after I let a guest go, clearly. We're going to talk to the tournament director and that's so bear with me and we will get us there. But thanks for coming in, guys. And I will talk to you soon.